Tokyo and other regions in Japan are reportedly set to enter a quasi-state of emergency. The country is battling the stubborn spread of COVID-19, with cases now exceeding 20,000 for several days. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida says the government is placing the highest priority on its coronavirus response. Minister Kishida reports.
The latest Diet session is set to deliberate Japan's biggest annual budget ever as the country battles the latest wave of COVID-19 infections triggered by the Omicron variant. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida is counting on the record spending to tide Japan through tough times ahead, as more prefectures, including Tokyo, are expected to enter a quasi-state of emergency as soon as this week. Tighter restrictions could slow economic recovery in a country where domestic consumption makes up 60% of its GDP. The record $940 billion budget for next fiscal year includes additional money to be allocated for COVID-19 measures, such as subsidizing those suffering from the pandemic and as wages for the healthcare workers and caregivers. To fend off the latest wave, Mr. Kishida reiterated that Japan must accelerate booster vaccination, which started in December. So far, only 0.9% of the population had their third dose. To do that, the government plans to launch mass inoculation sites across the country again. Aside from COVID-19 challenges, security continues to be a key focus as the new Diet session starts. With North Korea's repeated firing of ballistic missiles, Mr. Kishida pledged to further build Japan's defense capabilities for a stronger alliance with the U.S. The Kishida cabinet's public approval rating, according to media polls, is rising. Yomiuri's latest survey says 66% approve of its performance so far. But if the COVID-19 situation continues to worsen, the public will unlikely be kind when they get to vote in the upper house election in July. Michio Ishida, CNA, Tokyo.